How y'all doing? Welcome back to my channel, Live from the End with Jay. So in today's video, very powerful video. You're gonna want to save this, you're gonna want to share this, like this, all that fun stuff, because I'm gonna share the mentality behind someone that manifests fast, okay? And I'm gonna share what you could do to really get into the space, that mentality of manifesting fast, and what you shouldn't be doing. What you shouldn't not be doing, I should say, okay? So let's hop right in. So the mentality behind someone that manifests fast, you will notice typically with these people that A, they're coming from a place of unconditional love, of love in general when it comes to their desires. And B, these people know exactly what they want down to a T. They spend time to get very clear about what they want. And they've let God know what they want, okay? So these two factors automatically play a huge role, because when you're tackling manifestation from what you actually want deep down in the heart of your heart, you're automatically going to manifest faster because it's what you actually want. It's you can think about it like this. It's what God wants to experience, okay? For example, getting a text message, getting someone to be obsessed with you is not something God would probably want to experience, okay? God would probably want to experience, most likely, that end result, that lifelong commitment, that lifelong connection, okay? Just as an example. So that's number one. And number two, obviously coming from love is going to speed up the process, because as opposed to coming from neediness, aggression, desperation, which most of this Lawofassumption community teaches you guys. Most of the people that teach to manifest the middle, they're teaching you guys to tackle this from a needy, desperate space. Okay, but when you come from unconditional love, you're automatically going to manifest faster, because you got to remember, at the core of all things, you are the God, this infinite source experiencing itself. And that infinite source, spiritual law, is unconditional love, okay? So automatically, you're going to manifest faster when you're tackling manifestation from that regard, okay? So those two factors alone are going to help you manifest in a super fast way, okay? You get clear about what you want. You let God know what you want. You get clear about what God wants to experience, right? And you tackle that desire with love. You shower it with love, okay? Another thing that helps speed up the process is clearing out your resistance, clearing out your fears, your doubts, your worries. And this is my own personal opinion, okay? This is the third thing, is these people that manifest fast, including myself, there's not a lot of limitations going on involving the specific desire, or just in general. There's not a lot of fears going on that are constantly playing out over and over and over again, okay? There's not a lot of doubts, conflictions that are going on, okay? You understand, when you have a healthy self-concept, it will speed up the process, because when you have a crappy self-concept, you're going to be more prone to thinking from the end involving what you don't want, or reacting, or saturating your mind with crap. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, when you have a healthy self-concept, those doubtful thoughts are virtually non-existent. You get what I'm saying? All right? Another thing that speeds up the process, so number 4, is people that sit with their feelings, sit with those negative thoughts versus ignoring it, okay? The people that sit with those thoughts, become aware of it, and allow themselves to release it, are ultimately going to manifest faster, as opposed to someone that ignores it. Because when you ignore something, you're still focused on it. You're just not focused on it consciously. You're focused on it subconsciously. But the person that actually sits with that and allows themselves to release it, and then places their awareness on thoughts that employ what they want, or feelings if they can experience it in those moments, that's the individual that's going to manifest faster. This is why the people that ignore it, 6 months go by, and maybe you guys have seen comments like this. I've seen plenty. 6 months go by, 3 months go by, a certain duration of time will go by, and they're still marinating with crap and crappy thinking. They're still complaining. They're still experiencing a bunch of shit. You know, they're still reacting, because they're not actually dealing with the root. They're just ignoring it and pretending like nothing's going wrong. Clearly, there's something there that needs to be addressed. So you got 4 key points there that will undoubtedly help you manifest in a faster way, okay? Now, I'm going to get into what you shouldn't not be doing, okay? So you shouldn't be ignoring your feelings, okay? You shouldn't be ignoring those negativities when they come up. Like I just said, when you ignore it, you're still focused on it. You're just not focused on it as much, okay? I got a lot of other videos on what you could do to clear out those fears and doubts and worries. You know, you could go check them out. I haven't figured out how to get that little, you know when people be like, oh, you could go check this video out and then it'll appear on screen. I haven't figured that out, but you can go check it. I might link it down below. But don't ignore your feelings. Don't ignore the reality, because like I said, third time, maybe third or fourth time, you're still focused on it. And what you focus on expands and grows. Another thing you should refrain from doing is constantly focusing on the middle. So things like text messages, getting them to be obsessed with you, getting date night, you know, and a bunch of other things, getting them to think about you or even confess their love for you. Refrain from over-focusing on that. Okay, manifestation's perfect. This is something that applies to everybody. And if you over-focus on getting something as minuscule as constant communication, you may never advance to the next level of actually, oh, I don't know, being happily married to them, for example, right? Because all you're asking for is the constant communication. Focus predominantly on the end result. Everything else in the middle will be taken care of, okay? And then obviously, you know, the third thing is you don't want to be in this position when you're constantly allowing and choosing to focus on the crappy thoughts, to focus on the crappy experiences, on the circumstances, aka don't be one of those people that can be consistent, persistent, and absolutely committed when it comes to changing their energy, changing their vibe, changing their self-concept overall. Okay? Seriously. All right? I think that's all I have in store for you guys. A little bit of a longer video. I might make a community tab post getting a little bit more in-depth, but yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys want to go ahead and share this video, maybe someone will benefit, I'd definitely be grateful. We're almost at that 1K mark, and I'm super proud of myself, and I'm happy for everybody else that is supporting this channel. It's super awesome. The growth has been phenomenal. And of course, as a final farewell and a happy Monday to you, remember to take part in that deal that I got going on. A 45-minute call for $45. Normally it's $80. All right, that deal will be ending either today or tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. All right. Sorry about that. Got a call, but yeah, you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. Stay safe, stay loved, and remember, you can manifest absolutely anything.